All the infections of the sun, sucks up the bones, fens, fats, and prosper fall, making an inch meal of disease. The spirits hear me, and yet I must needs curse. Frightful, they are spirits set upon me. Sometimes like apes, they moo and chatter at me and have to bite me, and like hedgehogs, which like tumbling in my way, knock their pricks in my footfall. And sometimes I'm all wounded like adders. Oh, they hiss, with cloven tongues do hiss me into madness. So I comes. No, no. Here goes the spirit fizz. I will fall flat. Perchance he would not mind me.
Here is neither bush nor shrub to bear off any of this weather. And I hear another storm brewing. I hear as I sing in thy wind. You huge ones look like fool bombard that would shed his liquor. If I should then the thunder have been before, I don't know where to hide my head. You same clouds cannot choose but fall by your pailfuls. What have we here? Man or a fish? Dead or alive? A fish? He smells like a fish. A very ancient and fish-like smell. A kind that would not nourish poor John. A strange fish. Ugh. Was I in England, as I once was? And but this fish be painted on a holiday fool where there be to give a piece of silver, that would a monster make a man. Any strange beast that would make a man, that will not give a dote to relieve a lame beggar, with a lazy out 10 to see a dead Indian. Ooh. Legged like a man, and fins like arms. Warm. I do not let loose my opinion. Hold it no longer. This is no fish. But an islander that had lately suffered a thunderbolt. Alas, the storm has come. My best way is to creep under his garments. No other shelter hereabout. Mercy acquainted a man of strange bedfellow. I will here shrug till the dreaded storm has passed. The master, the swabber, the boatswain, and I, the gunner and his mate, loving Mal, Megan, Marion, and Marjorie. But none of us cared for Kate, for she had a tongue with a tang, would cry to a sailor, go hang. She loved not the savor of tar nor of pitch, yet a sailor might scratch her where she did itch. And to sea boys and let her go hang, to sea boys and let her go hang. What a scurvy tune to sing in a moon's funeral. Well, here's my comfort.
Do not torment me, oh!
What's the matter? Have we devils here? Do you put tricks upon through savages and men of Indy? Huh? I have not escaped drowning to be feared now of your 4 legs. For hath it been said, as proper men as ever one on 4 legs cannot make him give ground, and it shall be said so again while Stefano breathes out the nostrils.
The spirits torment me! Oh!
This is some monster of the isle, who hath got, as I take it, an ague? Or the devil should he learn our language? I'll give him some relief, and it'd be well for that. If I contain him, and get to Naples with him, he'd be a prize for any emperor this channel needs leather.
Do not torment me, pretty, and I'll bring my wood home faster.
Oh, he's a misfit now and does not talk after the wisest. He shall taste of my bottle. If he never drunk wine before, he'll go near to remove his fit. If I can get to Naples with him, I won't take too much from him. We shall pay for him and half him, and that's only.
thou dost but hurt me a little. Thou wilt not, I know, by thy trembling. Now, prosper works upon thee.
Come on, open your mouth. Woo, you resemble to give language to you, cat. Open your mouth. This will shake your shaking. I assure thee, not soundly. Come on, open your lips again. I should know that voice. It should be, but he's drawn and there are devils out to defend me. 4 legs and 2 voices. A most delicate monster. His forward voice can speak well of his friend, and his backward voice keeps changing actors. If all the wine in my bottle will recover him, I shall have his aid. Come, I shall pour some in thy other mouth. Stefano! Doth thy other mouth call me? Mercy, mercy, this is some devil and no monster. I shall leave him. Stefano, if thou beest Stefano, touch me and speak of me, for I am Trinculo. Be not afraid, that is for Trinculo. If thou beest Trinculo, come for it. I shall pull thee by the lesser legs. If any legs be Trinculo, these are they. Thou art very Trinculo indeed. How now to be deceived with this moon calf? Any Trinculos? I was about to be killed by a thunderstroke, but not that I drowned, Stefano. I hope that I am drowned. The storm overblown. I hid under the devil's moon calf's garments and fear the storm. And art thou living, Stefano? Oh, Stefano, turn Napoleon, Stefano! Really, turn me not. My stomach is not constant.
These be fine things, if they not be sprites. That's a great God. That's fair celestial liquor. I'll kneel to him.
How camest thou hither? How did thou escape? Swear by the spot how thou camest hither. I escaped on the butt of a sack, which the sailors threw aboard when I was cast ashore.
I'll swear upon that bottle, and be thy true subject, for that liquor is not earthly.
Here, swear by this bottle how thou camest hither.
Swim ashore, man, like a duck. I can swim like a duck. I'll be sworn.
Though thou canst swim like a duck, thou art made like a goose.
Oh, Stefano, have you any more of this?
No, bad man. My wine is in the cellar by the seaside, where my wine is in. How now, Mooncalf? How is thy name, you?
Hast thou not dropped from heaven?
Come on, then.
I kiss thy foot, I swear. I'll be thy subject.
Come on, then. Down and swear.
I shall laugh myself to death at this puppy-headed monster, the most scariest monster. I could not find it in my heart to beat him.
Come on, kiss it.
But this poor monster and drunk, an abominable monster.
I'll show thee the best springs. I'll pluck berries. I'll fish for thee. And get the wood enough. See, that's what it is. I'll plague upon the tyrant I serve.
Trinculo, else and be wrath we will inherit here. Here, fill my bottle. Trinculo, we shall fill him by and by again.
No more dams. I'll take mate for fish. No fetching firing required. No skate trencher. No wash dish. Bad, count the bad. As a new monster, got a new man. Freedom! Hey, yeah, freedom! Hey, no. Freedom! Hey, yeah.
You are now allowed for 10 to 15 minutes to check your glowing tablets and not eat the candy that you stored in your purses. And make sure to freshen yourself up for the second act, or the second part, of COVID 2021 Tempest. That's just the kind of thing you do.
I can go no further. My old bones ache. Here is a maze trodden deed. Through forthright meanders, by your patience, I needs must rest.
Old Lord, I cannot blame thee, who myself attached with weariness. To the dulling of my spirits, sit down and rest. Even here I will put off hope and keep it no longer for my flatterer. He is drowned whom thus we stray to find, and the sea mocks our frustrate search on land. Well, let him go.
I'm right glad that she's so out of hope. Do not for one repulse forgo the purpose that you resolve to effect.
The next advantage we will take thoroughly.
Let it be tonight, for now they are oppressed with travel, and cannot nor will not be as vigilant as when they are fresh.
I say tonight, no more. They vanish strangely. No matter, since they have left their veins behind, for we have stomachs. Will it not please you to taste what we have here?
Not I.
Faith, madam, you need not fear. When we were children, who would believe that there were mountaineers do laugh like bulls, whose throats had hanging at them wallets of flesh?
Or that there were such men whose heads stood on their breasts, which now we find each player out of 5 for one will bring us good warrant of.
I'll stand to and feed, although my last, since I fear the best has passed. Sister, my lady the Duke, stand to and do as we.
You are 3 men of sin, whom destiny, that hath to instrument this lower world, hath poisoned. The never surfeited sea hath caused to belch up you, and on this island, where man doth not inhabit, you mongst men being most unfit to live, I have made you mad. And even with such like valor men hang and drown their proper selves. You fools! I and my fellows are ministers of fate. The elements of whom your swords are tempered may as well wound the loud winds, or with bemocked stabs kill the still closing waters, as diminish one dow that's in my womb. My fellow ministers are like invulnerable. If you could hurt, your swords are now too massy for your strengths, and will not be affected. But remember, for that's my business to you.
So, good life, and observations strange, on meaner ministers, several kind have done. High charms have worked, and these, my enemies, are all knit up in their distractions. They've now in my power. When these fit, I leave them, where I'll visit young Ferdinand, who they supposed is drowned, and his and mine loved darling.
Madam, what stand you in this strange stare?
Oh, it is monstrous, monstrous. Methought the billows spoke and told me of it. The winds did sing it to me. And that thunder, that deep and dreadful organ pipe, did pronounce the name of Prosper. It did base my trespass. Therefore my son in the ooze is bedded, and I will seek him deeper than ever plummet sounded, and with him there lie mudded.
One fiend at a time. I shall fight them legions over.
I'll be thy second.
Therefore, speak softly.
I we lost our finals in the pond! Disgrace and dishonor in that, what an infinite loss! That's more to me than my wedding, yet there is a harmless fairy monster!
There stands, you are spell stooped. Holy Gonzalo, honorable man, and eyes ever sociable to the shows of thine, far fellowy drops. Charms us all apace, and as the morning set seals upon the night, melting the darkness of their rising senses, being to chase the ignorant fumes, the mantle the clear reasons.
Can you just not let me see?
Oh, help me, will you?
I don't know how to help you here. It's a maze.
Okay, let's just give me some time.
Okay.
To the king's ship, invisible as that are, there shall find the mariners asleep under the hatches, the mariner and the boatswain being awake, and force them to my place. And presently, I prithee, I do forgive thee the rankest faults, all of them, and requite my dukedom to thee, where I performed, no, thou must restore.
If thou beest Prospero, give us particulars of thy preservation. How hast thou met us here, who 3 hours since were wrecked upon this shore, where I lost how sharp the point of remembrance is, my dear son Ferdinand.
Oh, I will force, sir, ma'am.
If this prove a vision of the island, one dear son shall I twice lose.
A most high miracle.
Though the seas threaten, they are merciful. Well, I've cursed them without cause.
Now all blessings of a glad mother encompass thee about. Arise and say how thou camest here. How many goodly creatures are there here? Oh, look, sir. Here is more of us.
I prophesied if a gallows were on land, this fellow could not drown.
Now,
Calm seas, a spacious gales, and sails so expeditious, they shall catch your royal feet far off. My ending is despair. Unless I be relieved by prayer, which pierces so that it assaults mercy itself and frees all faults. As you crimes would pardoned be, let your indulgence set me free.
Great job, Subby.
Thank you, Bob.
Great job. Very good. Yes, that's good. Proud of you. That was a wonderful, wonderful performance in every way.
Thank you.
Yes.